This painting has a very special story to me. The reason behind the painting, what I was going through in my life at the time of this painting, I can tell you this was December 27th, 2012. I was going through a really rough season, separated from my husband, and it was a rough time. Was really needing encouragement and really feeling like God was walking this path with me along the way, but it was yucky and it wasn't pleasant. But anyways, this day I had gone out to lunch with my brother, and he said to take some time and dream and write things out and figure out what it would be like to brainstorm about what my life might look like in the future. And it had been so long since I had done that thought of thinking about me and my life, and because my dreams were being shattered and in some aspects, and so it was really hard for me to think about that, and almost brought me to tears. But I did exactly that. I went home and started thinking and praying about, what do I want to be when I grow up? What do I want my life to look like? And trying not to let my circumstances overwhelm me, but choosing to just keep putting one foot in front of the other in the right things that I knew to do. And so I was busy doing that, and I did another video about this, but I was drawn outside by a gorgeous rainbow, and rainbows are special anyway, but I was drawn outside by a gorgeous rainbow, and I went out there and just soaked in the rainbow, took some photos of it, and I thought, I'm gonna paint this rainbow tonight, which I ended up doing. But as I turned around to come back in the house, I saw this amazing sunset, and I'm just like, doubly blessed. So I hopped in the vehicle because I could see that the sunset was getting gorgeous up above the house, but I wanted a better view of it. So I drove around in my neighborhood and took this picture, and got that better picture of the sunset, so after I painted my rainbow painting, which just was like God's promise to me, saying, it's gonna be okay. The season of storms in your life is over, or gonna be over soon. This sunset to me was like another message from God, saying this season of yuck, the season of winter storms is over, and the sun is setting on this day, this yucky day, and the dawn will come and it'll be better tomorrow. So to me, it just gave me hope and in God's faithfulness, and that He's always there. I mean, how many of us worry that the sun won't come up tomorrow? It's just like clockwork, right? He's faithful. And He showed up so often during those yucky times, giving me strength through friends, through messages I received, through encouraging things that I read. And so even though it was winter and it was stormy and my life was falling apart, it felt like I chose to sink my roots in deep, just like what happens to trees in the winter. When the storms, they look dead on the outside, but their roots are soaking in nutrients and growing deeper, and the tree is becoming stronger in that winter. And so anyways, that's me. That was my rough season, but I am so much stronger and thankful for who I am now and the strength that I have now because of those rough times. So hopefully this is encouraging to someone out there, and that if you're in a rough season, if it's winter for you, no matter what season it is outside, if it's winter in your life, I went through a lot of years of winter, I can tell you that it gets easier, and that God knows exactly where you are, and He wants to encourage you and to strengthen you. So, and He promises that He will be found if you seek Him. So that's my encouragement and my prayer for you, is that I'm living proof. It's springtime for me now. Encouraging things are happening. It's awesome. And I wouldn't give up the strength in the roots that I have now if I had the choice of avoiding the winter and not having the roots that I have now, I wouldn't do that. I'm thankful for the strength and the security of my faith that I have now in who I am, and understanding myself better, and knowing that I can make it through really, really hard things. And I pray that for you. Be loved, be encouraged, and know that you're loved no matter what.